Y'all, so that's why we have
Help your uncle.
Donald J. Trump is a real leader. Let me tell you something.
Yes,
And
he is.
before I was asking myself, I said, I wonder if Trump is going to meet up with Zelensky again before when he gets back to be president. But long, to surprise, he met up with the man now, and he ain't even president yet. This is what a leader does. And this is my first response right before when I saw that. I was like, I wonder if going to meet up with Zelensky, and I just happened to look
That's
online.
what trip do. How about that? You know what the word was I said or didn't say.
This was how I felt right before. I was like, I wonder if we're gonna meet up with Zelensky, and I just happened to be just be drinking some water.
He get the whole picture, don't he? He ain't even get none on it.
Respect for its dignity.
Did you drink it?
That was how I felt. And then
Did you drink it?
but look, so check this out. So he met up with Zelensky, and I was like, yo, I want to see, because Zelensky has been he was meeting faithfully with Biden and them over there, and they were just giving him money. I don't believe that Trump would just hand over a gang of money. I do believe that, every president has to do certain kind of assignments that we as America wouldn't agree with. But as far as just throwing that money and throwing that bread up and not understand, true. But when I saw this, I said, oh, okay, yeah, he the president.
This is the meeting with Ukrainian President Zelenskiy and the former President Donald Trump. They sat down in front of the cameras, took a few questions, made a few comments. We've got the videotape, so let's go ahead and cue that up for you and listen.
Have the president with us, and he's been through a lot. He's been through a tremendous amount, like probably nobody else, almost nobody else in history, if you really get right down to it. And we're going to have a discussion and see what we can come up with. But
look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Thank you very much.
Thanks so much.
They did nothing like this on the Democrat.
5 years past.
Yeah.
So we had meeting again here in New York in September, and now there are a lot of challenges in Ukraine, United States, and of course I want to discuss with you. I think where we are together, I think we have common view that the war in Ukraine has to be stopped and Putin can't win, and Ukrainians have to prevail, and I want to discuss with you the details of our plan.
Come on.
Look, see.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
But I'm just pause it just for a second. You see, he said, I want to discuss with you how to get this resolved. Why didn't he run over there to Biden? Just think about it. They've been funding him, right? But they know they can't. Biden and them can't do jack to get him straight. He going up to a man who ain't even got back in the office yet.
But he knows they've had dealings or conversations previously.
Still, but he's going to Trump. He ain't going to Biden.
Right. And you think Zelensky
they got billions and billions, and then they weren't able to do jack but send money.
No conversation. So how would this be? Would this even have transpired with Kamala? We know Kamala's not going to do that, but would he even want to talk to her? Absolutely not.
And my administration
Please.
will settle the war. But can't you do that under your current administration?
Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. You have a question for the president? Anybody?
Why did you decide to meet?
I think it's me or to both us. Okay, thank you so much. First of all, it's very important to share all the plan, all our steps, how we can strengthen Ukraine. And of course, we have to decide it now, because after November, we don't know who is. Only Americans decide who will be the president. But we understand that till November, we can't stop Putin. We have to do it. We will try on the battlefield with our heroic soldiers. But we understand that after November, we have to decide. And we hope that the strength of the United States will be very strong, and we count on it. That's why I decided to meet with both candidates with all honor to them. Thank you.
Mr. President.
Let's go.
Yeah, Mr. President Trump. So what are your expectations about this meeting? So what I expect to hear from the President Zelensky, what are your expectations?
Say it a little louder, please.
What are your expectations from this meeting? What do you expect to hear from
Nothing. Look, this is a meeting, and we have a big race going on right now. I guess 37 days left, and we're leading in the polls, and so we'll see how it all works out. Hopefully it'll work out, but if it does, we're going to work very much with both parties to try and get this settled. and get it worked out.
That's what a president does.
It has to end at some point. It has to end. He's gone through hell, and his country has gone through hell like few countries have ever. Like it's happened anywhere. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. It's a terrible situation. And I will say I have had a great relationship. It was very honorable. I don't even know if you know this, but when they did the impeachment hoax, it was a hoax, just a Democrat hoax, which we won. But one of the reasons we won it so easily is that when the president was asked, it was over a phone call with the president, and he said he could have grandstanded and played cute, but he didn't do that. He said, President Trump did absolutely nothing wrong. He said it loud and clear, and the impeachment hoax died right there. He could have said, well, I don't know, I don't know. And I never even told you this, to be honest, but he was like a piece of steel. He said President Trump did nothing wrong.
See?
We had a very nice call. He congratulated me on his victory.
That was the Democrats. Deep state trying to plant.
I remember that. I remember that. He could have played cute, and he didn't play cute. And so I appreciated that. So we have a very good relationship. And I also have a very good relationship, as you know, with President Putin. And I think if we win, I think we're going to get it resolved very quickly.
Yes, come on.
I really think we're going to get it
I
resolved.
hope we have more good relations.
We're going to have, I see. Yeah, but you know, it takes two to tango, you know, and we will, we're going to have a good meeting today. And I think the fact that we're even together today is a very good sign. And hopefully we'll have a good victory because
look, that means a lot.
The other side wins. I don't think you can have victories with anything, to be honest with you. So we're going to sit down, just discuss it. And if we have a win, I think long before January 20th, before I would take the presidency. It's January 20th. But long before that, I think that we can work out something that's good for both sides. It's time. And by the way, the president knows that too. He wants to get something done. He doesn't want to do this. And so we look forward to having them. I mean, I look forward to being with him. But what I said is true. He was a piece of steel. He gave a very honest, straight answer. And that it really essentially ended the impeachment hoax. And I appreciated that. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you, we're upset about the president.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Please escort out the press.
Wow.
Fascinating conversation.
Wow.
President Zelensky and former President Trump are going to have a meeting here at Trump Tower. And I was just saying to Bill, it was a very complex and delicate conversation that they were having.
Threading quite the needle, right, when you consider the history between the two men together.
Yo, so I'm going to say, man, that's what a leader does. And funny how even though he got so much bread, he was dancing on the stars. Zelensky was doing this little dance and all that. And he still.
Where?
You see that clip when he had on that outfit, he was dancing and stuff?
I missed that.
When it really got down to the rubber meets the road, that we really need some help and we really need to end this. We can't go to Joe Biden or Kamala Harris. We're going to Trump, who ain't even the president yet, to say, hey, man, go ahead and end this because I know you can go ahead and end this. I got paid. I got my money from the other party. But to get this really resolved, we need you.
We need a conversation. We need a plan. We need to be able to sit down and negotiate and make some things happen. And that's what this administration currently has failed to do.
This man is a real leader. This is it.
Wow, let's go.
If y'all not seeing this, you don't want to see it, and you'll rather be pouring backwards.
Yep.
So that's all I had to say on that. When I saw that clip, I said, this is a leader.
How can you not commend him?
He ain't in the president yet.
How can you not commend him? How can you ignore it and act like you don't see what it is? Quit playing games. Quit playing games. You need to see it for what it is. Why hasn't this current administration done anything of the sorts? Anything of the sorts.
All right.
You better wake up, people.
Y'all better wake up. 2024, be more.
Talk less.
You're getting to the end, and we know who's going to win. Bye.
That's right.